Vaetchannun elavaya be'esahilim mor vegomer. And I supplicated to Hashem at that time to say, and so forth, Ata hachilos elaros esavdecha vegomer. You started to show your servant. Hini amru razal. Now our sages said that Shelo nivra ha'olam ma'yehu v'shmo bilvad. Till the world was created, him and his name were alone. V'yishlomar, we can say, Mihaya hakoro b'shem kodem shenivra ha'olam, or v'yesh lahavin, and we need to understand who was calling him a name before the world was created. Ha'inyan, and the concept is kitach lisprias ha'olam hu begin dishtimudon leichulu, that the purpose of the creation of the world is in order so that the creation should know him. And to explain this, the main concept is to flip darkness to light. That is through the souls of Israel. That is, like it says, that the candle of Hashem is the soul of man. That we're the ones who shine the darkness. Now this world is called the lowly world, Ohr Hatorah, that hides the divine light. To the many hidings and doubled over darkness, since it's the lowest world in the gradative process of creation. And the confinements became so strong to the point where creation can exist and seem something for a separate entity for itself. And for this reason the souls of Israel were drawn down from their source, that the souls had a pleasure in the divine radiance beforehand, and they came down to being clothed in a coarse body, in order to shine the divine light in this lowly dark world. There were the candles that shine this darkness. That through the enclosement in the body that hides and darkens, and through flipping the darkness of the body to the light of the soul, like we'll explain, then also the revelation in the general concept of this world will be revealed. It will be revealed into this world in general. Like it says, also the world was placed in their hearts. And that's why the soul is called a candle, like it says that the soul of the candle of man, the candle of Hashem is the soul of man. And like, for example, through the descent of the souls of Israel in bodies, that they are the candle of Hashem. So automatically the darkness of this world is pushed away. But for example, in a dark house, Gadol, when you have a big house, but it's not enough in a big house to light only one candle. That one candle does not have enough light to shine the whole house. And we're obligated to shine a number of candles. Then you have the extra light, and the darkness is pushed away from it. So too, allegorically above, the number of the souls of Israel that descended to this world, Shekol Echad Ve'echad Karoi Ner Havaya, that each one is called a candle of Hashem. Ulefi Erech HaChoshech Ve'Hafel Ad Olam Hazeh. It's in accordance with the darkness of this world. Shekach Lefi Erech Zeh Tzarech Liuskach Ve'Kach Ribu Haneros. That in accordance with that darkness, you have to have that number of candles, in order to add a great amount of light to shine that darkness. So we asked the question of what does it mean that him and his name were alone, and the concept of the Zohar's interpretation of the purpose of creation, it's in order for us to know him, and that the main concept is to flip darkness, and that's through the souls of Israel that are called candles. And because of the great amount of darkness of this world, you have to have many candles. And that's why it says in Yeshaya that they, the souls of Israel, are the seed, and that Hashem is blessed. Perish Berach hu lashon hamshacha. Berach is from the language of flow. Like the one who pulls down the vine, that bends over their height and draws them downwards. And it's from the language of a pool, which is actually the conduit of water. The brecha is the conduit of water that draws water, that is actually flowing and that goes from one place to another. Because in the language of Baruch there's three concepts. Ha'alef lashon bracha shemevarich echad lezulaso. One is a blessing, the one blesses another. Habez lashon havracha kamo vayavrech es hagemolim. And the second is the language of drawing down. So from lashon berach, of like the knee, to kneel down the camels, and like the one who draws down the vine in the Mishnah. Gimel lashon brecha shel mayim. The third is the conduit of water. Like it says in Koheles, that I made for myself fountains of water. And all of these three concepts are really one. All of them, the intention is to give flow from one place to another. That the kneeling the camels is that they're lowered down. She calls man shayu omdim hayu habrechim gevoim min haaretz, or habirkaim gevoim min haaretz, that as while they were standing, their knees were above the earth. Ve'achshav al yedei zeh hem nishpalim habirkaim al haaretz, and through their kneeling down, their knees are on the earth. And so too, drawing down the vine, its height is drawn downwards. And so too, the fountain of water, that the waters are drawn through. It's also this idea of to draw down. It's also the concept of blessing, which is to draw out from the hidden to the revealed. The concept of blessing, v'zehu ma. V'zehu achiluk bein Bracha l'tfila k'mo shekasu b'makom acher, and that's the difference between a blessing and a prayer, like it's explained in another place. That the blessing is an idea to take from the hidden to the revealed, whereas a prayer is to bring something new that wasn't there before. And so to this, that the souls are called the seed that Hashem has blessed, that we draw down the name of Hashem from the hidden to the revealed state. That is, that you should have the revelation in this lowly world, that it's a concept of darkness. And they're called the candle of Hashem, that they draw down the concept of revelation of the name of Havaya. It's the candle of Hashem. And that's the purpose of their descent below, even though when they were in their source, they were in a high level, they were having a nurturance from the divine radiance. And there's no eating and no drinking. And now in their descent below into the body darkens, this darkness upon them. And now the man needs a number of physical bodily necessities, like eating and drinking and doing business, and that's a descent. But all of this is for the purpose of afterwards bringing down the name of Havaya below. That was the whole purpose. Like it says, blessed is Hashem from the world to world, from the hidden world to the revealed world. And that's like it says, that's what it says, that you will be a blessing in the midst of the earth. And that's why the Torah starts with Beis. Bereshis bara umevoratam bezohar b'akdamos Bereshis. Tav Gimel Beis, and the reason is explained in Zohar. Menakdama Bereshis bebeis nivra ha'olam, that the world was created with Beis lefishu hu aschalas tevas bracha, because it's the beginning of the word blessing. V'hine mishum shezui tachlis habriya, because that's the ultimate purpose of creation. Liyos kiloi v'hamshacha lamata, to have revelation and to draw down below. It's for the purpose of blessing. Begin the mishmo down bei. Like he said before, it's to draw down that revelation here. Revelation of Shem Havaya. And that's why it says, you'll be blessed from all the nations. Don't curse the nation because he's blessed. Because Baruch has two meanings. We already established the three uses, but Baruch itself can be viewed in two ways. We already established that they're all a language of bracha, of hamshacha, but the hamshacha can be in two ways. Ha'alef shmekabel ha'bracha mezulaso. The first is that you can receiving the blessing from another. Kamova melech Shlomo Baruch, like that the king Shlomo was blessed. And the second is that you yourself are blessing to another. And both meanings are true. B'neshamos Yisrael, and souls of Israel, that since they're the seed that blesses Hashem, that they bless and draw down the revelation of the name of Havaya. Therefore, they receive a portion at the front, at the head, from this revelation that will be bring down. Because of the rule that anyone who blesses is blessed. Ach ki perush baruch tihiya mikol ha'amim. But so the meaning of you will be blessed from all the nations, and that is because of the greatness of light in comparison to darkness, or from the darkness. That through the darkness flipping to light, or you'll have the greatness of light. To reveal the depths from the darkness, amukos dafka, the depths specifically, bichinas yashech choshech sisro, the idea of that he places a darkness to surround him, to surround his hidden place, his hidden depths. So we reveal through flipping the darkness. When you take away that darkness, you reveal that hidden light. And the concept is that a sun in its sheath, that's the name of Havaya and Elokim, Shem Havaya B'chinas Shemesh, that the name of Havaya is like the concept of the sun, the Gilui Ha'arav V'Shem Elokim, and the revelation of a radiance. V'Shem Elokim Magen V'Nartik V'Nirtak, and the name of Elokim is like a shield and a sheath, and from the many coverings it draws down darkness. And then a soul is the candle of Hashem, to shine into the darkness of the name of Elokim, because you ruled over Elokim and you conquered it. And it says that a joy, a laughter was made for me by Elokim, Dafka specifically, Mishem Elokim nimshachat chok ve'atainug, that specifically from the Elokim, from the darkness, that the challenge and the flipping of that Elokim into laughter and pleasure, that's where you draw down the pleasure and the laughter. That is when the darkness is flipped to light. And that's the verse, I am black and beautiful. So we explain the idea that the souls of Israel are the seed that blesses Hashem, or blessed from Hashem, language of flow, like someone who brings down the vine. And Hashem is blessed from the world, from the hidden world to the revealed. That you will be a blessing in the midst of the earth, and the base of Breshis, that the world was created for the purpose of this bracha and amshacha.